Let me tell you something about the 357 Magnum lever gun market in 2026 that nobody is saying honestly. Most buyers walk into this category and immediately reach for the most expensive option on the rack. The Winchester 1873, the Uberti competition rifle, the premium Marlin. They assume that in a category built on American heritage and craftsmanship, price equals performance. Pay more, get more. Simple equation. It is the wrong equation. The 357 Magnum lever gun market in 2026 has a secret that the premium end of the market does not want you to know. The finest shooting, most reliable, most practically capable 357 lever gun available right now does not cost $1,200. It does not cost $900. It costs roughly half of what the premium competition asks and outperforms most of it in the categories that actually matter on a hunting trail, a ranch, or a home defense rack. We ranked every 357 lever gun currently in production, 10 rifles. Every placement earned on accuracy, reliability, action quality, practical value, and real-world performance. Not heritage, not aesthetics, not brand reputation built in 1873. The winner is going to surprise you. If honest firearms content is what you have been looking for, subscribe right now. New rankings drop every single week. How we are ranking these rifles. Before we get into the rankings, let me explain the criteria we use to evaluate every 357 lever gun on this list. Reliability. Does the action cycle consistently without failure across ammunition types? A lever gun that jams on your carry load is not a lever gun. It is a liability. Accuracy. Can the rifle consistently group at practical hunting and defensive distances? We are looking at real-world performance at 50 to 150 yards, not bench rest results under optimal conditions. Action quality. How does the lever feel through the entire cycle? Smoothness, consistency, and effort required define the shooting experience in lever gun more than any other platform. Practical value. Are you getting genuine performance for the price? Not just features on a spec sheet. Real-world capability relative to what the rifle costs. Versatility. Does the rifle handle both 357 Magnum and 38 special loads reliably? Does it serve multiple roles from hunting to home defense to range use? Every rifle on this list gets judged on the same standards, whether it costs $599 or $1,599. Now let us get into the rankings. Number 10. Cimarron 1873. Short rifle. The Cimarron 1873. Short rifle is the Italian-built reproduction of the Winchester 1873 that targets the aesthetic-first buyer who wants period-correct looks above everything else. The 1873 action is historically accurate and genuinely beautiful. Case-hardened receiver, walnut stock, and octagonal barrel produce a rifle that photographs better than anything else on this list. The short rifle configuration with a 20-inch barrel keeps the overall length manageable for a variety of uses. The honest limitation is exactly what makes it attractive. The 1873 action was designed in 1873. The toggle link mechanism requires more precise ammunition than modern lever actions and is more sensitive to overall cartridge length variation than the stronger actions above it on this list. Feeding issues with certain 357 Magnum loads are documented across multiple user reports and independent reviews. At $1,199 to $1,399, you are paying for heritage and aesthetics. The performance does not justify the premium in 2026 when modern lever actions deliver better reliability and accuracy at lower prices. Price $1,199 to $1,399. Caliber 357 Magnum, 38 Special. Capacity 10 rounds. Barrel 20 inches. Weight 7.5 pounds. Best for collectors, cowboy action shooting, aesthetic first buyers. The verdict: beautiful rifle. Wrong choice for reliability and value in 2026. You are paying for aesthetics, not performance. Number 9. Taylor's & Company 1873 Cattleman Carbine. Taylor's & Company imports Italian-built 1873 reproductions that compete directly with Cimarron in the cowboy action and collector market. The Cattleman Carbine delivers the same toggle-link 1873 action in a carbine-length configuration with a straight grip stock and saddle ring. The Taylor's import quality control is generally solid, and the rifles that leave the factory properly timed run reliably with standard 38 special loads. The problems arise with full-power 357 Magnum ammunition. The 1873 toggle link was not designed for the pressure levels of modern 357 Magnum loads, and timing issues develop over extended use with Magnum ammunition at a rate that modern lever actions do not experience. At $1,099 to $1,299, the Taylor's 1873 Cattleman Carbine is a legitimate choice for cowboy action competitors who run light 38 special loads exclusively. As a practical 357 Magnum rifle for hunting, home defense, or general use, the stronger actions above it on this list deliver better long-term value. Price: $1,099 to $1,299. Caliber: .357 Magnum, 38 Special. Capacity: 10 rounds. Barrel: 19 inches. Weight: 7.4 pounds. Best for cowboy action shooting, 38 special loads. Collector interest: the verdict: competitive and cowboy action with light loads, not the practical .357 Magnum rifle most buyers actually need. Number 8. Winchester Model 1873 Sporter. The Winchester name on a lever gun carries weight that no other brand in American firearms history can match. The Model 1873 Sporter is Winchester's premium reproduction of their own original design, manufactured in Japan by Moroku and imported under the Winchester brand. The Moroku manufacturing quality is genuinely excellent. Fit and finish on the Winchester 1873 Sporter consistently exceeds what Italian reproduction manufacturers deliver at comparable prices. The action is smooth from the factory and improves further with round count. The 24-inch octagonal barrel produces the finest accuracy of any 1873 action rifle on this list. The same toggle link limitation applies here as to every 1873 pattern rifle. The action requires careful ammunition selection for reliable .357 Magnum function, and the premium price reflects the Winchester name and Moroku quality rather than a mechanical advantage over modern lever action designs. At $1,299 to $1,499, the Winchester 1873 Sporter is the finest 1873 pattern reproduction available, but it costs significantly more than modern lever actions that outperform it on reliability and practical capability. Price: $1,299 to $1,499. Caliber: .357 Magnum, 38 Special. Capacity: 11 rounds. Barrel: 24 inches. Weight: 8.1 pounds. Best for collectors, premium reproduction buyers, cowboy action with Magnum loads. The verdict: finest 1873 reproduction in production. Modern lever actions deliver more practical capability for significantly less money. Number 7. Uberti 1873 Competition. The Uberti 1873 Competition received a factory slicking job and short stroke kit specifically for cowboy action shooting. The result is action smoothness that approaches custom-tuned guns costing significantly more when running light 38 special loads. The competition tuning that makes the action fast with light loads makes it more sensitive to full-power .357 Magnum pressure. At $1,199 to $1,399, this earns its place in cowboy action competition specifically and nowhere else. Price: $1,199 to $1,399. Caliber: .357 Mag, 38 Special. Capacity: 10 rounds. Barrel: 20 inches. Weight: 7.4 pounds. Best for cowboy action competition, light loads only. The verdict: best factory-tuned action for cowboy action competition. The competition tuning works against it with full-power 357 Magnum loads. Number 6. Henry Big Boy Classic. The Henry Big Boy Classic built Henry's reputation as the most accessible quality lever gun manufacturer in America and earns that reputation honestly. The front-loading magazine tube rather than a side gate is slower for tactical reloads but produces a cleaner external profile. The 357 Magnum reliability is excellent. Henry's action handles full-power Magnum loads without the timing sensitivity affecting 1873 pattern reproductions. 10-round capacity, 20-inch barrel, clean factory trigger. At $849 to $949, it delivers genuine Henry quality, well below the premium reproduction market. Price, $849 to $949. Caliber, 357 mag, 38 special. Capacity 10 rounds, barrel 20 inches, weight 8.68 pounds. Best for general hunting, home defense, first lever gun purchase. The verdict: reliable 357 performance and genuine Henry quality. The front-loading magazine is the honest trade against side gate competitors. Number 5. Henry Big Boy X model. The Henry Big Boy X model is the tactical-influenced variant of the Big Boy platform that Henry built for buyers who want lever gun reliability in a more modern practical package. The X model drops the brass receiver for a matte black steel receiver, adds a side-loading gate alongside the standard Henry front-load system, and ships with a threaded barrel for suppressor use. The dual-loading system is the defining feature of the X model. Shooters can top-load through the magazine tube for initial loading and use the side gate for tactical reloads without removing the rifle from the shoulder. The threaded barrel makes the X model the most suppressor-compatible 357 lever gun in the Henry lineup. The synthetic stock handles weather and rough conditions that wooden stocks do not. At $849 to $999, the X model delivers more practical capability than the Big Boy Classic at a comparable price. Price: $849 to $999. Caliber: .357 Magnum, 38 special, capacity 10 rounds, barrel 17.4 inches threaded, weight 7.43 pounds. Best for practical lever gun use. Suppressor host, home defense, ranch rifle. The verdict: most versatile Henry in the 357 lineup. Dual loading system and threaded barrel make it the most practically capable modern lever gun Henry produces. Number 4. Henry Big Boy Steel Carbine. The Henry Big Boy Steel Carbine hits the sweet spot between the traditional Big Boy Classic and the tactical X model, delivering a steel receiver with a side-loading gate and a traditional-looking carbine package that handles full-power 357 Magnum loads with complete reliability. The side-loading gate is the critical upgrade over the standard Big Boy Classic. Tactical reloads happen through the side gate without removing the rifle from the shoulder. The steel receiver adds durability over the brass receiver classic models. The 16.5-inch barrel produces a handy carbine length that is genuinely manageable in tight spaces without sacrificing significant velocity. 10-round capacity. Clean factory trigger. American walnut stock. At $799 to $899, the Big Boy Steel Carbine delivers the side gate loading advantage at a price below the premium reproduction market. Price: $799 to $899. Caliber: .357 Magnum, 38 special. Capacity: 10 rounds. Barrel: 16.5 inches. Weight: 7.17 pounds. Best for home defense, ranch rifle, practical lever gun buyers who want traditional styling. The verdict: side gate loading, steel receiver, traditional styling, and genuine 357 reliability under $900. The best value in the Henry lineup. Number 3. Marlin 1894 Classic. The Marlin 1894 Classic represents the return of one of the most respected lever gun platforms in American production history, under Ruger ownership and the full restoration of quality that the Marlin brand lost in the final years of Remington production. Ruger acquired Marlin in 2020 and spent 2 years rebuilding production from the ground up. The 2022 and later Marlin 1894 rifles are categorically different from the late Remington production that gave the brand its reputation problems. Fit and finish are excellent. Action smoothness out of the box exceeds what Remington-era Marlins delivered. The 1894 Classic uses Marlin's proven side ejection design with a solid top receiver that allows conventional scope mounting without offset rings. 9-round capacity from a 20-inch round barrel. The trigger breaks cleanly at approximately 4 to 4.5 pounds. At $1,099 to $1,199, the Marlin 1894 Classic is the premium American-made lever gun that serious buyers have been waiting for since Ruger took over production. Price: $1,099 to $1,199. Caliber: .357 Magnum, 38 Special. Capacity: 9 rounds. Barrel: 20 inches. Weight: 6.5 pounds. Best for hunting, precision lever gun use, scope-mounted applications. The verdict: finest American-made .357 lever gun in current production. Ruger ownership restored everything Remington destroyed. Worth every dollar. Number 2. Marlin 1894 CST. The Marlin 1894 CST is the tactical variant that proved Ruger-era Marlin could build a purpose-designed practical lever gun without sacrificing quality. The 18.5-inch threaded stainless barrel handles weather conditions, blued steel cannot. XS Sights Ghost Ring, rear with tritium front sight, provides faster target acquisition at defensive distances. The solid top receiver allows scope mounting. At $1,199 to $1,349, the CST delivers factory tritium sights, stainless construction, and a threaded barrel in one purchase that most buyers would otherwise build through aftermarket investment. Price: $1,199 to $1,349. Caliber: .357 Mag, 38 Special. Capacity: 9 rounds. Barrel: 18.5 inches threaded stainless. Weight: 6.5 pounds. Best for hunting. Suppressor host: home defense, all-weather use. The verdict: factory tritium sights, stainless barrel, threaded for suppressor use. The most complete practical package in the Marlin lineup without aftermarket investment. Number 1. Rossi R92 Carbine. The number 1 .357 lever gun in 2026 is not the most expensive rifle on this list. It is not the American-made option. It is not the premium reproduction with the Heritage brand name. It is the Rossi R92 Carbine, and it costs approximately half of what the premium competition asks. The Rossi R92 is built on the Winchester 1892 action pattern, a fundamentally stronger and more reliable design than the 1873 toggle link, defining most of the reproduction market. The 1892 vertical locking bolt provides stronger lockup, handles full power .357, Magnum loads without timing sensitivity, and cycles more smoothly under rapid fire than toggle link designs at any price point. Current 2026 production R92 rifles reflect a decade of continuous refinement. Consistent fit and finish, smooth factory actions that improve rapidly with round count, and documented reliability with both .357 Magnum and .38 Special across multiple independent production run evaluations. The 16-inch carbine barrel keeps overall length compact for home defense and truck carry. 8-round capacity, factory trigger braking at 4 to 5 pounds, side-loading gate for tactical reloads without removing the rifle from the shoulder. At $599 to $699, the R92 delivers a mechanically superior 1892 action, at $400 to $800 less than the 1873 pattern competition it outperforms. Independent accuracy testing at 100 yards with quality 357 Magnum ammunition produces groups matching or beating premium Winchester and Uberti reproductions. Aftermarket support from Wild West Guns, Ranger Point Precision, and multiple other suppliers makes the R92 the most accessory-supported lever gun in its price class. Price: $599 to $699. Caliber: .357 mag, 38 special, capacity 8 rounds, barrel 16 inches, weight 5.7 pounds. Best: for home defense, hunting, ranch rifle. Best value: .357 lever gun in production. The verdict: number 1, mechanically superior 1892 action, match grade accuracy, deepest aftermarket support in its price class, and a street price $400 to $800 less than the competition it consistently outperforms. The honest winner. Which .357 lever gun is right for you? Every rifle on this ranking serves real shooters with real purposes, and your choice depends entirely on what you are actually buying it for. Cowboy action with 38 special loads goes to the Uberti 1873 competition, or Taylor's Cattleman Carbine. Premium reproduction with maximum aesthetics goes to the Winchester 1873 sorter. Traditional styling with side gate loading goes to the Henry Big Boy Steel Carbine. Suppressor-ready modern package goes to the Henry Big Boy X model, or the Marlin 1894 CST. Precision scope mounted hunting goes to the Marlin 1894 Classic. And for the best practical .357 lever gun at any price with the strongest action design on this list, and a street price that undercuts the competition by half, the Rossi R92 Carbine is the recommendation this ranking arrives at unanimously. Every rifle on this ranking is currently in production and verified for 2026. Every placement was earned on documented reliability, real-world accuracy, action quality, and honest value comparison. The .357 lever gun market in 2026 rewards buyers who do their research and punishes buyers who assume price equals performance. The most expensive rifle on this list is not the best performer. The best performer costs roughly half as much and outperforms the premium competition in every category that matters for practical use. If you found this ranking useful, hit the like button and subscribe for more honest firearms content. Drop your current lever gun in the comments and tell us whether you agree with the ranking. And if you own a Rossi R92, tell us your round count and your honest assessment of the platform, because that conversation is more valuable than anything in this video. As always, thank you for watching and for being a responsible gun owner.